What's up YouTube, Dave here from Zephyr Wargames, bringing you my updated True Draco build. So this is pure True Dracos, no extra deck, no anything like that, it's the Demise version. So without further ado, I'm going to crack straight into it, and I've also got my side deck there as well to go through at the end. Triple Masterpiece, straightforward, very, very simple. Boss monster of the deck, incredibly strong. Can become immune by spells or traps or monster effects depending on what's used to tribute for him. Triple Dynamite Knuckle. Anytime your opponent activates a card effect, you activate a Draco trap directly from deck, or you add it to your hand. One Majesty Maiden. If your opponent activates anything, she basically searches out a True Draco monster. So you're searching out your Knuckle, you're searching out your Masterpiece, or you're going to search out your Moraine if you really want to. And I play the one Moraine at the True Draco Phoenix now. I'm not 100% sure on her yet. I am tempted to take her out and see how it goes with it. I only really pulled off her effect once, which is basically you pop her with Diagram and then you get a double search basically. But she bricked me in one game, and she also helped me win the second game. So she's a 50-50 card, but I might take her out. I also main double Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit. These can be any hand traps you want. These can be Ashes, these can be DD Crows, or these can be Draw and Lock Birds if you wish. But a very, very small monster count, and you soon see why. So we played triple Dragonic Diagram, very, very important card in the deck, main importance of the deck of the spells. Artwork, again, like I've said a million times before, is amazing. And then it's that important you play triple Terraforming to find it, and make sure you get it on a consistent basis. The best thing about Diagram is Terraforms are never dead, because even if you've used them all, you can still use your Diagram to pop Terraform and off you go. Triple True Draco Heritage and triple Disciple of the True Kings. These cards are basically, when they leave the field, sent from field to graveyard, they pop back row. And Heritage lets you draw equal to the number of cards of different types that are sent, Draco cards that are sent from the field to the graveyard. So you can send a spell, a trap, and a monster, get a maximum of 3 draws, minimum of 1 draw. And Disciples is basically your Emerald. You shuffle 3 Draco cards back from your graveyard to the deck, draw 1 card. Simple, straightforward, very, very important. Triple Pot of Duality and triple Card of Demise. You do not special summon at all in this deck, unless you're using the trap card to revive, but you're mainly doing that during your opponent's turn. So Duality isn't an issue. Demise, now again, a couple of times today, it's mainly consistency. Demise can be really, really good and win you the game, or it can lose you the game. So it's very, very helpful when you go first, and usually when I win the first game, or if I think my opponent's going to make me go second, I take my Demises out for other hand traps to disrupt my opponent's plays. Double Pot of Desires, just to get that extended bit of consistency. And then a single Monarch Stormforth. I love this card so much. It is an out to pretty much everything, unless it's unaffected by spells. And, you know, it's so useful, especially because we don't run the extra deck. There's no reason not to play this card. And the best thing is you can use this during your opponent's turn. So you activate this during your opponent's turn, and your traps let you tribute someone during your opponent's main phases. So you can do it and disrupt their plays that way. And the single Regeki for those board wipes. Those times that your opponent builds up them boards and you do have to wipe them before you can do anything. Clear out your Dryad and stuff like that. Now onto the traps. We play triple True King's Return. Again, artwork's awesome. You've got all the True Kings there, and then you've got VFD in the middle. This is basically your Monster Reborn, or mainly your Oasis of Dragon Souls. And then it lets you tribute someone during your opponent's main phases. The same as True Draco Apocalypse. Again, artwork is awesome in this. Basically, its first effect is you target one other True Draco or True King card you control, you destroy it, and if you do, the attack and defense of all face-up monsters, your opponent becomes half their current attack and defense. So it's very, very nice because you can constantly half your opponent's stuff. And then if you use Return, bring one back, use Apocalypse, pop what you brought back, or pop Apocalypse, pop Return, you're popping a monster and then halving all their attacks if you want to. And again, it shares the same effect that you can tribute someone during your opponent's main phases. I played double Lose One Turn. I am tempted to play this up to 3 purely because, again, you don't special summon, so you're unaffected by this. And because it's a continuous trap, it's also fodder for the banish effect of True Draco. And it's also the fodder as a tribute summon for any of your Draco cards. I played the one Imperial Order. Now, I'm not 100% set on this either. Today it worked really, really well, but it also did burn me out as well. You kind of need to play it at the right time. And hope that you aren't forced to use it. It won me a couple of games because it stopped my opponent nuking my board and stuff like that. But it did lose me one game as well. Well, one match of the game. And then we finish it off with Solemn Warning because it's the one out to absolutely everything in the game. So that's it for the main deck. Very straightforward, very to the point. Now I'll show you my side deck that I used today. So today I faced Dynamist Zoo. Well, it was really weird. It was Dynamist Performer Pal Zoo, I believe. I faced Zodiacs. I faced DDDs. I faced Speedroid Wind Witches, and I faced what was my last one? And I played Ancient Gears. So it wasn't pure meta, but they were still very, very tough games. So I played double Denko Sekka just for those chances that if my opponent's like, yeah, I'll wait to use my Master Restrict, dump a Denko on them, and they're like, oh crap, missed my time, can't do anything more. And then Denko lets you go off a little bit more. Double Draw and Lockbird, I don't have free. If I had free, I probably would play it free, purely because this is probably the best hand trap in the game at the moment, because it shuts down Dracos, it shuts down Zoos, and it can slow down Dinos massively. Double Ash Blossom, again, you can play this at free if you wish. I just prefer Ghost Ogre over Ash Blossom at the moment, purely because it clears the card rather than stops it going off. I play triple Kaijus, so one Gamma Seal, one Dugorman, and one Thunder Kaiju, and one Interrupted Kaiju Slumber. Now you can easily bump these up, you can bump that up to 2 and add in another Kaiju if you want. I'm just giving this a test out to see how the smaller engine works. I then play Demise of the Land and double Domain of the Monarchs. Now Demise of the Land is really, really fun when your opponent's like, oh cool, I can go off, go into Broad Bow, then you activate Demise of your land and you activate Domain directly from deck. So if they're like, oh, I'm going to MST or Twin Twister your field spell you already have, they special summon a monster, you activate Demise of the Land, you dump Domain on them, and they're like, ah, crap. Or you activate Domain, this is why you play 2, you activate Domain, your opponent pops it, you then activate Demise of the Land when they special summon a monster, bring out a second Domain, and you've already, you've locked them out again. And then we finish it off with 1D Fissure. This is really good, did a bit of fun today. I'm tempted to main it, purely because if I go first, it's very, very helpful, but then, again, it's one of the ones that if you don't go first, it could be very helpful or very, very poor. And then 1 Maxi. Now, you can main the Maxi if you want. The only reason I'm siding it for the pure fact is, if I go first, I don't really want it in my hand, because I want to have as much chance as I can to get the cards I want to help me build my board and push my combo. If I go second, then I want it. And the fact of having a 1 in 42 chance of opening up this card, especially with Demise around, it's not the greatest in my build. But yeah, you can certainly play it if you wish, or main it if you wish. That's where the 2 Ghost Ogres kind of come down to it. The only reason I like Ghost Ogres is because I can normal summon it if I want, or I can set it and then let it flip up, use its effect, stuff like that. So that is it. That is very straightforward, very to the point for the Masterpiece, pure Draco Demise. I hope this gives you some ideas, I hope this helps, because this might be one of the main decks after the June 12th ban list kicks in. So thanks for watching, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and until next time guys, as always, happy dueling. If you like that video, why not check out our other videos available. We've got more deck profiles, pack openings, and of course duels. And don't forget to click on the most important button of all, that subscribe button, right in the bottom left hand corner.